Love me some silver. I love the sound. The sound of silver. It's a beautiful thing. It truly is. Truly is. I recommend everybody just take one coin every now and then and listen to it. And I can swear that when I watch some old westerns, I can swear that when they're in the saloons and they're exchanging coins, I can swear it sounds just like silver. Take notice of that next time you see an old western. Beautiful. Just simply beautiful. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for tuning into the Overtax Taxpayer channel. As the title recommends, this video is about silver and prepping and whatever else you want to talk about. I talk about a few things for the first 10 minutes of every video, and then I pretty much turn the video chat over to you guys. So, I hope everybody had a great Thursday. We just got one more day to go through, and then we got a weekend off. So, a few people in the house. Big K Rouge, Mr. Octopus, Mr. Anon, Mil-Spec, Stacker, and the Jackie Bear. That's a new name, Jackie Bear. Haven't seen you here. Alternative music covers. Change my name on here. Okay, well, that's awesome. Life is Sport, and Christopher Glanville. Good evening from Canada. Thank you so much. Nutritional Revaluation. Buy silver now while you can buy it cheaply. Adam Rogers. Old cash registers had a slab of marble on the side to ping the coins. Never knew that. Thank you so much. Again, Yankee Stacking in the house. And Yukon Cornelius. Beautiful sound, Yukon says. Let's try that again. Trying again. Love it. Stop by my local coin shop today by the Silver Rhino and Steve O. Hello, and Mega House. I can't pronounce the first name. Joao. Hello, Martin Palmer. Hey, Overtax Taxpayer. Some Sugar Valley, Georgia, the sweetest place on earth. Thank you so much for joining me, and hello, Overtax from RVA. From the Catfish, and Christopher Glanville again, and Mark M, and Stephen Parsons. Hello to you as well. Greetings from New York. My brother's from New York, man. I love New York. Curious what part of New York you're from. Let me know. Anytime somebody's from New York, I hate it when they just say greetings from New York. Let me know where you're from in New York. Just curious. Greetings from Greece. Oh, man. Fry X. I love Greek food. Some moussaka, some gyro, lemon potatoes. Oh man, some grape leaves. I used to eat a lot of Greek food. What's going on, bud? Just grabbed a 24 more ounces from the JD Stacker. Thank you so much for being here. What's going on? Just grabbed 20. I read that already. And the old days silver bells really were silver. Did they find Ruth? I don't think they're gonna find her. She's probably strapped up to some space age life support system, and that way they can legally say she's still alive. Trust me on this. They're just probably keeping her brain alive. She's in a freaking jar, her brain's in a jar like in an old science fiction movie. 5.662 ounces for 89. That's awesome. That's awesome. Anyhow, thank you everybody. I appreciate you giving me the chance to make another video. I think every time my channel lasts another day, it's a blessing. So yeah, I've been listening to the news. I have been listening to the news, folks, and it's really time for you folks who are not stacking silver yet to really consider doing so. Get off the fence already. Thor Bass 1. Yo, 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 taxpayer, kind of missed you lately. Anyhow, hope you and your family are doing great. Thank you so much. I like the sound when you hit 2 coins together. Nothing like it. I agree. You gotta, in your hand, you get like 3 coins and kind of throw them up a few inches and catch them. Love the sound of it. Yeah, they are really going crazy in government right now. And it's not about the well-being of the people. It really isn't. It's about the survival of the Democratic Party. And that's another reason why they want to leave the borders open. They want to leave the border. I thought I'd hold the coin up here for a while. They want to leave the borders open because, well, people are leaving the Democratic Party. They're just leaving it. They're becoming libertarians. They're becoming Republicans. And they need to import new voters. It's all about the survival of the party, and they can care less about the survival of the country. They can care less about the survival of you or your family. You are irrelevant. The truth is irrelevant. All that matters is their survival. That's a pretty scary thing if you really think about it. It really is a scary thing when they can care less about anything, even the truth. Today, that Muslim lady, she said some anti-Semitic things, I think a day or two ago, maybe over Twitter. I can care less. I don't follow these people. They're not celebrities in my mind. But they put forward a resolution. They refuse to name her name. What do? They don't. And by naming her name, they actually would call her out. No, what they do is they leave her name off, create a non-binding resolution, and what does that do? That doesn't punish her who made the comment, punishes you. And every nationality was pretty much mentioned in this non-binding resolution except whites. Whites and Chinese, maybe. Everybody else, they require protection. It's pretty amazing. It really is amazing. And by not calling her out, they're actually accusing you of what she did. I'm 56 years old. Obviously, I've seen little bouts of racism. I've lived everywhere from New York to Florida to South Carolina, California. I lived in Nevada. I lived in Colorado. And I've rarely see racism. Even today, I rarely see racism. The news is perpetrating it that racism is all over the place. And they're also training people with the slightest little bad look they get to believe it's racism. Everybody gives me bad looks from time to time. You get cut off. You get cut off. Nowadays, these kids are taught, well, if you get cut off, it's because of your race. It's because of your skin color. You don't get hired, it's because you're skin colored. You don't get a car loan, it's not your credit, it's because of your skin color. They're being taught to believe every little thing is racism. Food is on a shelf too high? That's racism. Denver, Colorado here. Thank you so much for being here. I'm buying 2 ounces a week and I'm trying to buy more back up the truck now. That's awesome, man. Dude, predicted silver less than $15 on January 4th by the next Fed meeting March. We broke it for a moment 2 days ago. I think we'll get to the 14s by the end of March. Recession this summer. Hey, I hope silver falls. I hope silver falls down to $13 an hour. $13 an hour. What a maroon I am. I hope silver falls to $13 an ounce. We're all too young to worry about selling it. And the only time I really want silver to skyrocket is when it's time for us to sell. Why do we want it to increase now while we're in our accumulation phase? Don't worry about it. Doing 1 a week, bro. That's awesome. That's 4 a month. That's good. 12, 24, 36, 48. That's 48 ounces per year. Joseph Smith, yes, I need more whiskey. Denise Clays, hello to the Point 999 squad. How's the house hunting? Well, we found the house. It's just a matter of selling our other house. Remember, I found the house, we put an offer on it, they accepted the offer, but it's on contingency if we sell the other house. So it's coming along, it really is. Let's see if I can make this thing ring again. Love it. 62 people in the room. If I can get a thumbs up, that'd be awesome from everybody. Would you tell your recommendations again on where to buy, please? JM Bullion, Provident Metal. Those are the two that I recommend right now. There's others that are reputable, but for reasons I just don't buy from them. Those are APMEX and SD Bullion unless I can't find the coins at other places. I personally find them to be just a little bit more expensive, though they are reputable. Again, I'll go to those two places, APMEX and SD Bullion, when I can't find the coins elsewhere. Again, I buy from JM Bullion primarily, and a lot of people love Provident Metals. Bought any gold recently? Yeah, right, I wish. Provident is sweet. Just got 2 dragons of the set and they are doing right now. Sand's pure in the house. It doesn't suck. I'll be getting a better house. You thought that house is nice. You ought to see the house I put an offer on. No, I'm not in the house yet. Sports cards are not an investment. Thumbs up. Thank you so much. Tell us about your house for sale. Someone may be interested. Don't want to share anything about my home up there. Fact of the matter is, it might share some personal information about me. I'm sure I'll sell it. I don't need to pimp it out over the internet. But you can understand. Don't want to share any information that might compromise my family or my safety. What about the house in Florida? I wish. I would love... Actually, Yankee Stacking, I got my very first phone call from Florida for a job interview. I did a job interview. It lasted, I'd say, 20 minutes. So that still could be in the cards. I really would like to move to Florida. It's just a matter of finding a job. So again, I got my first job interview. They called me. We spoke for about 20-25 minutes. And hopefully I'll hear back from her. But yeah, I would love to move to Florida. I really would. Don't worry, Denise Clays. You're not being intrusive. You don't even need to apologize. People who... Yeah, you don't even need to be apologetic towards me. I understand. Overtax, what's going on, man? Cyril Hodl, Litecoin Hodl. In the house. Things are going very well. Thank you. Just got off work. I'm a little exhausted. I'm trying to find a job as well. Mark M. Mark M, what state are you in? TD, I'm taking a trip to my local coin store next week. Gonna buy 20 ounces of silver to bring the tally to 200 ounces. 200 ounces, by the way, is the minimum I always recommend people have in their stash. The minimum. I just bought a house. The only furniture I can afford so far is a dining room table by Spencer. Spencer, you sound like you're a young guy. We all started out like you. I'm 56 years old. I remember when I got my first place to live, and all I had, my priority, was the dining room table. So don't worry about it. Life is meant to be hard, and you'll get everything you want over time and patience. They dropped because the dollar index went way up against the world currencies. My stock is super tiny, 10 ounce 10 ounces for the most, but I honestly don't think it's that much. Overtax, how much of it do you buy as far as monthly? Well, some months, 0. Other months, maybe 20 ounces a month. Some months I've been known to buy, I don't know, 40, 60 ounces. But lately, until I can't buy any silver while I'm buying a house right now. I'm supposedly closing in on a house in 30 days. Supposedly. The reason why I cannot buy any silver right now or cryptos is just before you close, they run your credit again. They ask for banking statements, 401k statements, and I don't want to have to explain where that money went for silver, you know. And then they're going to be, it can open up Pandora's box. Have you been reporting this? Blah, 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 blah. You know, so when you close on a house, you want to keep it as simple as possible. You know what I mean? Stop buying stuff. Don't put anything else on a credit card. That sort of thing. Yeah, I'm just looking at some of the comments. My country's in per capita. Reached estimates a few days ago, first time in 27 years. I understand we will be the only ones exchanging it. Exactly. I too try to get ahead a little bit. Little guy gets screwed. Yep, sure does. Sure does. Let me get some of the sleep out of my eyes. What's your thoughts on Silver Shield rounds? Well, a lot of people like the Silver Shield rounds, Hagen. I personally don't care for them. I don't think they have some of the detail that some of your other coins have. In addition, I find that their coins tend to, in my experience, tarnish a little bit quicker than others. I just don't really care for them. I do have a couple of those coins, shields. How many ounces of gold is good to have? Ooh, 1 billion ounces? Anything more than 1 ounce is really good. Even 1 ounce. I don't have 1 ounce of gold yet. I don't even have 1 ounce of gold yet. But trust me, one of these days I'm going to start getting some. The greatest wealth transfer in history is about to take place. It sure is. And that's why I always tell people to go ahead and prep and stack silver and buy guns and ammo. It will assist you in being able to operate, to conduct business off of the system, off of the matrix. You know, when you don't, when food prices go up and you can't afford to go food shopping, you go in your pantry that's the size of a bedroom or something, you have a year's worth of food supplies in there that were purchased at yesteryear's prices. That's what I'm trying to tell people. It'll be just as valuable as gold. Getting prepared, Rebecca in the house, Urban Lifestyle. Urban, your channel is one of the most popular ones like this one. At least that's the way I see it. That was my little shout out, I guess, to Urban. Mr. Octopus, I don't know either, but when they do, you can still take advantage of it. Well, thoughts on investing in mining stocks. It's a piece of paper. Can I say more? Homer 1075. Thank you so much for the vote of confidence. I have a video up in my stats. Thumbs up, everybody. Maples, Kookaburra, and Koalas. I have all three of them. They're nice coins. And I'm crazy. Did ET say phone home, not home phone? Michael Atmex. Platinum is almost $800 now. Would be nice to own that metal. For those who are sheeples, capitalization is the sign of a market boom. My first full ounce AGE, thing feels great in your hand. I have 50 eagles so far. 50 gold eagles or 50 silver eagles? I think you have more than 50 silver eagles. I've seen some of your stash. It's hard to explain to people about paper stocks in mining when it's paper. But why not just go right for this? Whatever happens to your mining stocks happens to this, doesn't it? This they can't take away from you. They can't at all. Hey, let's take a look. Oh, I'm pooped today. I am really pooped. How was everybody's weekend? I don't know if I can make it through tomorrow. Dude, did you get a ham radio yet? If not, I'll happily gift you one. I would love a ham radio, but no, I did not get one yet. I need to get my license, and I've been telling my wife I need to get a license. Thoughts on the Mandela effect? You know, I saw a video about that, and I forgot completely what it was about. So I'll have to redo that. I just happened to see a video on that. I guess I pulled the trigger on 1 ounce platinum eagle today. From AppMax, my very first. Congratulations. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. Urban Lifestyle. Thank you so much. I think platinum will keep dropping. I'm just reading. Milk spot happened from cleaning products used in the fabrication process. Congratulations. Everybody congratulate Diggin' Dave. Greetings, man. Got 19 ounces in the mail today. I'm happy. Silver. That is awesome. So yeah, I have some cryptos, Ariel. Am I pronouncing that right? Ariel? Becco. I have some cryptos. I wish I had more. But I'm hoping there's going to be a bull run. Watch the video right now for you. Watching the video right now for you. Okay. Overtax, have you heard the noise an actual kookaburra makes? They are in our backyard right now. Legitimately laugh. Ha 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 ha. Wow. Looks like Crazy Eyes Cortez will be heading to jail soon. I hope so, but I don't believe so. If you build it, they will come. Now he will come. Tomorrow is already Thursday, brother. Hang in there. Today's only Wednesday? Why did I think today's Thursday? Holy crap. Oh, okay. Maybe that person said it was Thursday. Maybe they live on the other side of the planet or something. It scared me. I'm like, I got 2 days left. I don't think I can do it. I don't think Overtax 7 want to see my Yankee cannon. I don't think want to see my Yankee cannon. Okay, it's Thursday. My bad. You scared me, Rooster. I don't think I can put up with 2 more days of work. Greetings from Puerto Rico. Silver Eagles on the way. 23 Silver Eagles on the way. Goal is 500 for 2019. Hope to make my goal. I hope so too. I really do. I hope you make your goal. Let's see if I can get that thing to focus. I purposely rock it back and forth in case, you know. $47 months, 12, 24, 36, 48, just shy of 4 years. Overtext, have you seen the new SD Bullion Roaring Lion coins? No, I have not, but I will after this video is over with. Watch your top 3 silver coins by the Urban Lifestyle. Top 3, I have to say, well, I'm going to give you series, okay? Queen's Beast. Is that cool? I can give you a series instead of individual coins. Queen's Beast, the private tier series, and I have an army coin. All my silver is up in the White Mountains right now. It's an army coin. It literally looks like the presidential seal on the back, and on the front it has 2 soldiers, army soldiers. This is my first day off work in 15 days. It's been a roller coaster. It feels good to get a break. Michael Witt, good for you. I mean that. I have 10 of those Silver Eagles. That's awesome by Rooster Cogburn. Got 45 face dollar in junk yesterday. Just some variety. That's good. Love the silver porn. Me too. I love silver pornography. Recently hit 7,000 subscribers. Today is Thursday. Banksters must be raised. Beautiful coin. Love those Silver Eagles. What age did you start stacking? Well, age is irrelevant. I'm 56 years old. You could do the math. I didn't start stacking and prepping. Shoot. I would say 2008, 2009, give or take. David Schnatt. Of course, I would not think too highly if they wanted to take my guns away. You doing that with the silver gives me wood. That's why they call it silver porn. By the Silver Junkie. Steve-O just got 18K 15 gram ring from, 18 carat 15 grand ring from the wife. I like gold so much I might as well wear it. Sergeant Gold in the house. Thank you so much for being here. It's hanging pretty good. Have you got all the Queen's Beasts? No, I do not. I think I have. I think I have 3 of them. Yes, I have some junk silver. I'd say I have maybe $50 worth of junk silver. Yeah, you stacking. I'm up to 20.75 ounces of gold. Holy shit, that's 20 G. That's more than 20 G. What am I talking about? What is it, about 13 an ounce? 13 times 20? Boy, you're doing good for yourself and doing good for your family. Congratulations. Gotta get that silver out there if you're going to sell that house. Of course. But the house is occupied by my wife. It's not like the house is abandoned. Thank you, though. Appreciate your concern. Kung Fu Tuber. Hey, Overtax Taxpayer. Hope all is well. Thank you so much. This is funny. So, Mr. Octopus, Overtax Taxpayer, another Overtax Taxpayer. My 2-year-old thinks it's grandpa. That's awesome. That's actually kind of cool. John Turner, thank you so much. There's 99 people in the house. Hey, can I get a thumbs up if you haven't given me a thumbs up yet? Why do I always ask for a thumbs up? I'll tell you why. Because the more comments and thumbs up a video gets, the more it will be recommended, from what I understand. So other folks might log on to YouTube and it might be on the right column, and it might say videos we recommend. That's why. Seaway 44 is saying he's going to help me move my silver stash. I'll tell you what, you can help me move my silver stash after you help me move all the furniture. Now he wants to move the silver stash first and bail. Yeah, I got some Merc dimes. I would say I have maybe 20 Merc dimes. Yeah, I don't have the Lion of England, and I do not have the Griffin. I know I don't have. God, I'm trying to think. I'm fortunate enough to have the Dragon, and there's another one that just eludes me right now. My mind is just going blank. So, urban lifestyle, what's your thoughts about gold confiscation? It's the same thing about silver confiscation. It'll never happen. Why will it never happen? They don't have enough manpower to go around to every place in the United States and start collecting precious metals. They just don't have enough manpower to go knocking on everybody's door and say, give me your silver, give me your gold. A lot of people have a misconception that it happened once before. Never happened once before. What did it happen? They claim it happened what? In 1930, I don't know, in the 30s. But it wasn't a gold confiscation, it wasn't a silver confiscation. What they did is they asked the people for the well-being of the country to turn in your silver and precious metals. People being real patriots back then were foolish enough to fall for it. They heard the words, for the well-being of our country, or whatever the vernacular was. Being the patriots, many of them turned in their gold and silver. Once the government felt they had the majority of that gold and silver, then the prices jumped. But there was never, ever a confiscation, folks. Never. .30, it's just a .325. It's just I think a 10%, 10 carat. I think that's a 10 carat silver. Maybe is it gold color or silver? Because that might be a 10 karat gold ring. So you got to tell us what color it is. Yeah, Urban, they just don't have enough manpower to go around taking everybody's gold and silver. There'd be a pretty big uproar. And I think before they did that, they would need to get everybody's guns first. They really would. They can't risk. Tell you what, they come around confiscating guns, then I'll change my tune and say, yes, there is a chance they could come get your silver now. Yes, I'm going to Florida. I'll be in Florida during April. I'll be there for about 10 days doing the whole Disney thing. Do you think the dollar will be revalued? People keep saying that the dollar will be revalued to the weight of gold. They've been saying that for freaking 20 years now. I'm not going to be the next idiot that says it. That doesn't mean it can't happen, but I don't prophesize in this channel. If anything, I think the dollar will be going away and something will be replacing it. Fort Myers, Florida. Awesome place. Disney is the enemy. Okay. Everything's the enemy. Not enough people in America stack gold for them to come and, yeah. What we have as far as a peoples, we have chump change when it comes to gold and silver. Even if some of you folks have 50 ounces of gold, that's chump change to them. It's not worth the cost of sending a small platoon to your home, you know, of 5 or 10 people. It's just not worth it. Do you know this? How Luke Thomas? Never heard of Luke Thomas. At an local LITECOIN dealer, I can't. What is that? Is there a fee to pay in different ways, like online? Does anybody actually pay by check / crypto? No, normally you, with the cryptos, you basically link, and I'll just use Coinbase as an example. You just link your savings account or checking account to it, and you're able to make purchases that way. But I don't believe there might be a paper check, but you'd be foolish to do that when you can more easily link your account. No, I do not think there's that much gold in Fort Knox. If you ever decide to sell, will it be the best time in your opinion? Well, I hope so. You know what I mean? I hope so. Platinum is overlooked. How many dead cops is worth my gold? I don't even want to go there, Zip Fix. Just in case we're being listened to. Just hold it for now. You spend its taxable event. Stay away from platinum, according to Hemi 9. Quite a few people in this room now, 98 people. Yeah, I like cryptos, and a lot of people are bashing it right now, but I got a feeling it's going to become big. It's going to become big. More and more companies are utilizing it, folks. More and more companies are allowing you to pay with cryptocurrencies. For example, just to play, go to JM Bullion or any of these silver dealers right now. I'm not saying buy it, but just go through the motions, add your silver to the cart, and go to your checkout. They're accepting it more and more, and people just don't realize it. Let me tell you something. These companies, they don't make financial mistakes. Bank of America and JP Morgan, they don't make financial mistakes. They're even getting into the crypto business. I'm telling you, folks, got to do what the big boys are doing and mimic them, and maybe one day you'll be a big boy. Metaphorically speaking. $333 Dave H. Shout out to the UK. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm curious what you think of Brexit. I think if the people want it, they should get it. That's just my opinion. Over here, I agree with you about the founding fathers and the right to bear arms. Do you think... Oops, my camera just fell. do you think cryptocurrencies have lost their shine? No. I do think just like silver, they have the ups and downs. But you got to remember, they're also in their infant stages. Even though they're 5, 6 years old, that's an infant stage. They're gonna blow your mind someday if you have some. If you have Litecoin or Bitcoin, DIGIBYTE, from what I understand, it's gonna blow your mind. Yeah, so about Anon, you're correct. The banks completely talked crypto down, insulted and called anybody who bought into it an idiot. What did they do? They bought into it. They themselves. Amazing. Yeah, so my next video, I'm hoping to have some guns down here. And I'll make some videos showing some of the weapons. I know I keep showing this coin, but it's such a pretty coin. It's really the only coin I have here. I wouldn't buy JP Morgan's coin. I hate JP Morgan. I hate Bank of America. Over here, I agree with you. I don't think they're going to risk a civil war. Can I ask you to do a paycheck, or do you send debit card for buying your silver? Nobody sends paychecks to buy anything. At least here in the United States, we don't send a paycheck. We will send a bank check, and we will give a credit card number or a debit card number for buying silver, but we never, Silver Junkie, we just don't do, we don't send people our paychecks. Take care, Silver Hodl. Got to go check your mailbox. Have a great one, folks. I will tell my wife to check the mailbox. Thank you so much. Is that a military olive drab shirt? It is my Gadsden shirt. Don't tread on me shirt. But yeah, I do like military. I like army green, olive green, drab green, some people call it. Meant pay by check, yes. Yeah, we use checks here. It's probably cheaper. Here's the thing about buying your silver with a check. It's cheapest, nonetheless. Bar none, paying with a check is cheaper than all other forms of currency when purchasing silver. However, the shipping is the slowest. Reason being is they receive your check in the mail. All right, so your check, imagine this, you're a company. The checks arrive, chances are they get brought in. Then it takes maybe a day or two for accounting to enter them into the system. Then it takes another day or two for accounting to take all those checks and deposit it in the bank. So I'm estimating 4 or 5 days have gone by so far. Then they wait until the check clears. Then they box up your silver. I've paid with checks before for silver, and it can take up to 10 days before you get notification that your silver has shipped. However, if you're patient, it's the cheapest way to buy silver. I pay with my debit card. I don't mind spending a few cents more for my silver because it gets shipped out within a day or two. I get notification that your package has been shipped. Maybe 3 days tops. Coin Show Sunday Castle, Shannon, PA. We actually thought about moving to PA. Will you sell your silver to buy a boat? If silver shot up, let's just hypothetically say silver shot up to $300 an ounce, and it's feasible in our lifetime, I might do it. I'm coming to that age where I might only have 30 years left of my life. It's just my wife and I. She's about the same age. I would estimate that she has the same life expectancy. Sure, we would love to go out with a bang, a nice, beautiful boat. Hell yeah. I love to have a boat. Like, if you guys Google, like, Grady White, I think they're called. Beautiful boats. I love fishing boats. Yeah, I love to just saltwater fishing. Over here, I'm not buying a boat. I wouldn't be buying a boat for an investment. It'd be for pleasure. So I can care less about the boats as an investment. Oh man, boats are an investment if you charter them out and make passive income. You're right, 1075. Sterling silver, I mean, if you get it over here, it's okay to. I wouldn't go out and buy sterling silver though. Not at all. But if you have some, I would definitely keep it. It's worth something. But I wouldn't go out and purposefully buy it for stacking purposes. What Berkey do I have? I have the Big Berkey. That's what they call it, the Big Berkey. Everybody give a thanks to Odin's War. He just got 10 pandas today. Awesome. Captain Overtax. That'd be a good name for the boat, actually. How much does a boat like that cost, the one I want? $400,000. And I cannot believe the prices of boats. Imagine that. A boat is nothing but a floating RV. Why they cost so much, I have no clue. No, I would not fire upon my countrymen, and I did not take the survey. Would you recommend to trade gold for silver for gold? No, I would not. But that doesn't mean I don't recommend buying gold. I just would not trade silver for gold. Captain Man, Caveman. How about silver for a Glock 19? No, I'm not getting rid of my silver. Especially for a stupid handgun when I already have handguns. You crazy, man. Keep your silver. Keep your cryptos. Keep your gold. Don't trade them for nothing. You don't need a Glock 19. A bullet hurts from whatever you shoot it out of. Hey, does anybody have a Rice Krispie treat recipe? I'm back. It's easy. Rice Krispies, and you go to the store in the peanut butter and jelly section. They have the white marshmallow spread. That's all you do is you mix them up. Maybe a teaspoon of vanilla in there. Boom. You're done, dude. You're done. Do you buy pandas regularly? No, I do not buy pandas regularly, but that doesn't mean I don't think it's a beautiful coin, because it is. Pandas just happen to be a little bit too expensive for my taste. I have one or two pandas, though. They were gifted to me by a couple of subscribers here in this room. Stacking community larger than it was 10 years ago? Absolutely. But it's still really only comprised of about 1% of the United States population. I'm just talking United States. You were to go to work and you ask 100 people, do you buy silver for stacking purposes? Not for jewelry purposes. You can go through 100 people and you'll be lucky if you get one. 1% of the United States stacks. Gold or silver, for that matter. 333 Dave H. stopped smoking cigarettes. And he rewards himself by now, instead of buying cigarettes, he buys gold and metals. Just, stacking metals as a way to reward himself. What do you think of an ammunition box to store silver coins? Any box is great to store silver coins, but that box, whatever it is, needs to be in a safe. That's plain and simple. Shrek thinks it's 1 in 100. I'd be inclined to believe that. Maybe 1 in 500. Lynn Rowe, good morning from Southeast Asia. Good morning. John Parsons in the house, and Mr. Olfang, wrong metal in that ammo can. I agree. I love ammo cans, though. I really do. I have I would say about 6 metal ammo cans from the Army when I was in the military. Lonnie Adamson, I've been stacking for years. Good for you. Everybody now is charging $3 to $4 an ounce over spot. I have to see that. I haven't been looking online what they go for nowadays. But if that's the case, it's due to a rarity or shortage of eagles. I've watched The Walking Dead. I think I've watched it up to season 8. I hear that another season just came out. But just like all series, they tend to get boring after a while. They try to stretch it out. They turn into soap operas. You know what I mean by a soap opera? The more the seasons went on, the less and less zombies there are. And now the enemy seems to be the people, not the zombies. It's starting to get boring to me. They're just trying to stretch it out. in my opinion. It's like a soap opera nowadays. Jam bullion, to get a good deal, you have to go over 500 ounces. Yeah, it's about people on people. Game of Thrones, haven't watched one of them yet. And a lot of these series I'm afraid to watch because I'm afraid I'm going to get hooked, and I'll sit there for like 10 hours watching. We did that with, wife and I did that with that that motorcycle gang one, I forget. And we literally sat for a week straight trying to get caught up. Wasted a week or 10 days straight trying to get caught up. Sons of Anarchy, that's what it was. Lonnie Adamson, I'm from New York, raised in the Bronx. I was raised in the Bronx also. Would love to have a slice of pizza from the Bronx. Not from Manhattan, because that shit sucks. But I was raised in the Bronx. Born in Brooklyn, raised in the Bronx. Lonnie. You're better than me. I have the attention span of a gnat. Maybe that's a good thing, so you don't waste your time binge watching like 8 series. I don't remember much about addresses and where things were in New York, though. I just know where I lived, and that's the Bronx. Lived on Walton Avenue, right next to the Grand Concourse. Walton Avenue is between the Grand Concourse and Jerome Avenue. I live by the Cross Bronx Expressway, right next to the Cross Bronx Expressway. All right, I'm going to stay on for another 3 minutes. I'm getting really tired and like, uh-oh, Troy Ounce is here. Everybody, let's run. What do you mean? What are you talking about, Hemi? I don't know what you're talking about. Jose Gutierrez, thank you so much for being here. My name is literally Without Fear. Yeah. Okay, somebody's asking me, I scrolled all the way up, but somebody's asking me why I ask people to watch the commercials in my Z Monster on your 6. So somebody asked me why I ask people to watch the advertisements of in my videos. And that's because for every advertisement somebody watches, I make about 1.5 pennies to 2 pennies. Now that might not seem like a lot of money, but at the end of the month it pays for the internet. As you know, internets no longer have all the uploads you want. You pay for packages. So, you know, when I do videos like this, it takes up a lot of gigs, or whatever they call it, space, bandwidth. So I ask people, yes, I do. I'm guilty of that. I'm sorry if you don't like that, but I ask people, to watch the advertisements. And if you don't want to watch it, just hit play and just kind of do what you're going to do until you hear my video start. It just helps me out. That's all. It's not like I make a lot of money on YouTube like some of these other YouTube channels, and I'm not trying to make a lot of money. Some of those folks out there, you got the JSnip 4s, and I love JSnip 4 videos, but I can guarantee you that guy's pulling in, I'd have to say $6,000 a month. if not more. I need to do a video shooting my guns Odins, but right now I've been so busy. And that's, you know, I got to go to the east side of town. I actually do need to get them out and do some shooting, but I also need to buy a new camera to take the pictures, the high-speed pictures. Spencer doesn't get ads. He has YouTube Premium. Good for you, man. You're paying for YouTube. Bronx Chair, hello, shut up. Shut the fuck up. That's funny. Yeah, I miss New York. I really do miss New York. Who are some other YouTubers I listen to? JSnip4 is probably my go-to guy. I like Pastor Dell. But not every time. Not every video. There's a few others that just, I don't know, that skip my mind right now. I'm so tired. Bitcoin Ben's another good one for listening to cryptos. I don't know, a few others. I haven't heard of Jeremiah Babe. No, I have not heard of that. Good night, Lonnie. Take care of yourself. Thank you for your support. Jur is good. I do Odin's War. Yeah, I like Jay Snip, but sometimes I get a little bored with his crypto videos, and I get a little bored with all the psychic stuff. But when Jay Snip reports news, I really enjoy it. Take care, Odins. I appreciate it. Jeremiah's Babe. I'll check it out. Chances are, if I go to George Bruno, I'll recognize him. Because there's a lot of YouTube channels I've watched over the course of 10 years. And some of them, you know, I subscribed, and some of them I just didn't subscribe. I used to like Alex Jones. I'm not into all the science fiction bullshit like projecting yourself into the future or something. I forgot what you call it. But Jones, a lot of his news, I'm talking his news, turns out to be, a lot of it turned out to be true, didn't it? Did. Webbot, yeah, I've heard about that. I'm kind of skeptical about the Webbot stuff. You know, a broken clock. It's right twice a day. You know what I'm saying? This is going to happen. And then, well, we can't tell you when, but it's going to happen. Yeah, I've watched The Conservative Mexican. He's actually a subscriber. I actually subscribe to his channel too. We both subscribe to each other's channel, I guess. That's what I've been saying. Sebastian Bay, never heard of that. Never heard of that. Some of these channels, I got to write these down. Go look at them. I would like to buy Libertard Mexican, but focus on Kugran right now. It's a nice coin. Patriot Nurse is badass. I watch her from time to time. I am tired, Homer. I apologize. And maybe I should, I'm not doing you guys any justice. So maybe I should let you guys go. And I will see you tomorrow. And again, I need you guys to get out and buy some damn silver. Okay? Buy some silver, even if it's one lousy coin. I do recommend, though, that the minimum that you buy at a time is $100 worth. Why? Because most places offer free shipping if you purchase a minimum of $100. That's the only reason why. And I would love to see you guys save on the shipping. So folks, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. When this video finally does post, it normally takes, once I end this video, it takes about 10 minutes for this video to actually post. Give me a thumbs up if you were not able to do so in the middle of this video, okay? And leave a comment. Again, thank you so much for your subscription and your support. Take care. Kimbo Slice. He is a fighter, though, I thought.